High school basketball standout player was back in court today. 18-year-old Corian Hopkins pleaded not guilty to shooting and killing Mykese Hopkins in the East Bluff in late April. Surveillance video on that night of the shooting identified Hopkins and 20-year-old Messiah Carpenter based on their clothing in the vehicle they drove. Hopkins is awaiting trial for another case. He's accused of taking part in a post-prom shooting in April in Chillicothe that left one person with serious injuries. Hopkins is back in court October 9th.
Police in Peoria asking for your help.